Hey, MMK here today, and I want to start off today with just thanking everybody for their well wishes and their love, and just want to let you know, hey, it means a lot. I know we hadn't put out any videos, and I know a lot of you know, and those of you that don't, on March 1st, I had a little motorcycle accident and kind of got busted up, but we've had a lot of questions asked. I was actually just on a short ride down to a friend's house, which is just down the road, and we were actually talking and planning on maybe riding a little bit that afternoon. It was so pretty. It was on a Sunday, and got down there and talked to him, stopped, everything, beautiful day, and pulled out to leave, and between his house and my house there's one big curve, and I was only probably running maybe 35, 40, and just as I broke into the curve, a car didn't, it all happened so fast, but a car was kind of split in both lanes, half their lane, half my lane, and panic, freak, just whatever, I just, in like split seconds, just told me to swerve and go off the road. I did, and as I was coming back onto the road, I thought I had recovered it, but I guess when I come back in, the bike was too low, and I think my crash bar or maybe kickstand or bottom of frame, something caught the concrete and just kind of dead stopped it. Throwed the bike one way, throwed me down the street. I'm pretty much okay. I mean, I'm healing up. Nothing real major. I got some cuts and bruises, bruised up hip. Ended up with 4 broken ribs, which, like I said, excuse me for the grunting or the moaning. It's still very sore, and this is almost, what, 3 weeks now, I guess,
Yeah.
Teresa. And
A bad case of road rash.
yeah, a bad case of road rash. There's a little of it there, and there's more. I mean, we're not going to, but I just want to let everybody know that has sent me messages and sent me mail that, hey, you don't know how much it means in the healing. It's meant a lot. Teresa's taken very, very good care of me. Basically been on me. The family, they've pretty much been on me, and there's a lot of things in life that you love to do and enjoy, but sometimes it's maybe time to realize maybe you're not that young, or just to realize the signs in life. And with that being said, I think my riding days, no, I don't think, I know, my riding days are pretty much going to be over. I loved it and enjoyed it pretty much majority of my life, but I am gonna give it up. For you riders out there, hey, I'm not saying give it up or whatever. I'm just saying, though, be careful. I mean, when you least expect it, you never know it like that. I would have never ever dreamed it. But like I said, nothing luckily major, but it has been rough healing. I've had some good days and some bad days, and especially nights and all, and with my breathing. But I did. I waited the week, unfortunately, but I went to the hospital and got X-rayed and everything, and that's where we are on that. But I just wanted to start off and say, hey, I appreciate all that. Another thing right off the top, while we're talking about it, I know our last video, I think, had some audio problems, and apologize for that. We're getting that fixed, and I don't know if a lot of you knew, but we had started another contest that was going to end in April. With all of what's going on right now, we're going to postpone that. All the cards that we've received, we've got them in the drawing box, and those that we received. But I don't want anybody to feel like they're in a hurry, especially what's going on. And two, we don't know with I know a postcard, but some people send letters with liquor. I mean, with this virus going on, we're just
Probably not going to check our PO box
right.
for
We're
a
just
while.
we're learning every day, and I would rather everybody just be safe. I know we've had a lot of questions. I've thought about each and every one of y'all. I've sat in the man cave and healed up wee hours of the morning and listening to a lot of Elvis. And hey, I know y'all already probably do, but if you do, I know it eases me. One of the favorites that I've listened to over and over and made me think about all y'all and everything is Always on My Mind. Another good song for this this time with this going on, I thought was yesterday, which the Beatles did and Elvis did. And just sometimes take some of those songs and listen to the words, and maybe it'll help make everybody feel somewhat better. Like I said, I just with family, people's ass, mom and dad, they're fine. Joey, the rest of the family, they're all up there. I have not seen them in about 3 weeks. I've talked to them at least every other day on the phone, but I just want to let you know they were fine. We live in Tupelo, which is about 2 hours away, and with everything going on right now, we're
in
not
seclusion.
Sure. Right, and I sure wouldn't want to infect anybody, especially my family. And
Or take the chance. We're not sick, but
yes,
don't want to take any unnecessary chances with anyone's health.
And glad you said that. That's the main thing. And we've just like I hope a lot of you have. We've just stayed secluded and locked up basically in the house, and got out one time I think in the last 2 weeks just to get some of the things we need as everybody else does. But just all we can do is do and watch and try to do our guidelines. I do want to say, like I said, I'm no expert on anything, but the more mingling and togetherness until we find out more about this, it's probably worth your while, or worth our while, our lives maybe even, to do what we're being asked to do. And that's just my personal thoughts on it.
For our parents and our grandparents.
Just and with each and every one of y'all, and like I said, love. I mean, luckily we got the communications that we got today, so in phones, and we can still stay in touch. I've talked to a lot of y'all over the last couple of weeks, but just kind of really wanted to touch on that. Another question come in. We were very proud that the day I had my motorcycle wreck was March the 1st, and of course y'all know my nephew Dakota had his fight on March the 7th, and not going to say that had anything to do with it or what, but if I had anything to do with it, I wasn't going to miss that fight. I didn't miss that fight. I'm glad I didn't. I had to end up going to the hospital.
Overdid it a little bit.
Yeah, a day or two later.
Yeah,
but it was a beautiful fight. For those of you who don't know, Dakota won. We're damn proud of him.
Let me say, I know I told everyone I was going to Facebook Live the fight, and I tried, but that weekend we spent 2.5 days. Neither one of our phones had cellular service, and the towers were down.
Oh.
So I did record it and put it on Facebook, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to record it live.
But like I said, and those of you who don't know, like I said, for the Team Dream, he is now the SFC Bantamweight champion, and we're so proud of him, very proud of him.
Yeah.
Love you, Dakota.
You did a good job.
Also, to those of you who don't know, today's his birthday, March the 20th. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Dakota.
Love you so much.
And yours is in 4 days, so happy birthday, babe.
Yeah, mine'll be in 4 days, and of course Mama's will be 5 days after
Happy
that,
birthday.
and then Daddy's April the 6th. So we kind of got a lot of birthdays together there, but I won't hold you up on that. Another thing that we're not, and I apologize, like I said, for not getting these videos out. We are fixing to get back into it good. We're going to have some great stories. So just bear with us. I'm glad that y'all are still
sticking
patient.
with us.
Yeah, still dealing with us and watching us. As long as you do, you do. I mean, even going through just sitting and making it makes you, it's made me wonder at times, and even thought about, well, maybe, and I don't mean to just say the people, my family stuff, but maybe that it's enough of it. But I've had so many of you say, hey, please, don't stop. So we're not going to. Yeah, we've had a big hit in the delay, and then with all this other going on.
Well, for those who are new and don't know, we have over 130 videos. You can go to MemphisMafiaKid.com. That'll take you directly to his YouTube channel where all those videos are.
Yes. And not to punch on it, I know seen a little bit the other night, and got Spy Guys wasn't able to watch it all. Had to get up and move around because of Maria stuff. But he did a great job on explaining about subscribing. Subscribing don't cost you anything. It actually helps us keep doing this. It helps our ratings, and that's why we keep doing it. So hey, if you want to subscribe, it would be appreciated. And with that, I know we didn't touch a lot on Elvis today, but I did have one question that I really wanted to get into and answer, and I thought was a wonderful question. And the question was, I'm sorry.
What do you
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
what do you miss most about Elvis?
Yes. What do I miss most about Elvis? And I'm speaking this just for me. That question is so hard. I'm going to tell you, I miss everything about Elvis. I miss the fun. I miss the laughs. I miss the love. I miss the bond of the whole group. I mean, to pinpoint, to nail it down to one thing would be almost impossible. But just, to me, like I said, I guess the one main thing that I miss about Elvis today is probably Elvis himself. I miss the thrill. I mean, even now I'm getting the hair, the goosebumps, and maybe his presence is with us right now. But that of just being at Graceland and knowing or watching when he walked into that room. I'll miss, and I know my family will, Elvis Presley way beyond and maybe in the next life. And that's basically, I hope I answered that question the best I could. But hey, like I said, with all y'all, look, I appreciate it. You know I love y'all.
Stay safe.
Let's stay safe and hang in on these good
Yes.
times. And remember what we always say. We always live Elvis.